Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a federal prison is coming to Letcher County and officials want to clear the air before the project begins. And the Perry County Ambulance Service is putting the final touches on its relocation.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carmouche. We are coming up on 6 a.m. Let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge as our First Alert Weather Day continues.
Good morning, Madison. Good morning, everyone. Some cool video from a weather perspective. Not so cool because it's one of those spots that has a habit of flooding or having flooding issues. Thank you to Crystal for sending me this on the old Facebook feed in Corbin, courtesy of the fire department, Master Street last night. You can see the water just flowing down the road last night. So we have a First Alert Weather Day again today up until mid-morning, with the flash flood watch remaining in effect for parts of eastern and all of southern Kentucky until about 9 o'clock this morning. Temperature-wise, as we now get twilight across the horizon, it's near 60 here in Hazard, and a lot of us are pretty much in the lower 60s, a little bit cooler toward Clintwood and Wise, mid-50s your way. Here's the heavy stuff again as you make your way London out to the west, Waynesburg, down towards Somerset, tracking into Whitley County. And again, we'll deal with the steadier, heavier stuff up until mid-morning. The pattern becomes more isolated as we get some breaks of sunshine this afternoon with high in Hazard up to 79. More about the First Alert 7-day forecasts in just a few moments. Madison.
Tim, thank you. The Letcher County Planning Commission hosted a public meeting to discuss progress toward a federal prison in the county. Members of the commission visited the Manchester Correctional Facility to get an idea of what a prison could mean for Letcher County. Those who visited the prison explained it was different than they originally thought and that they were able to be educated on many of the benefits.
I didn't quite know what it entailed or what it was like, but I knew that Manchester Correctional Institution would be the same kind of thing, and I thought if we could visit with them, it would be well worthwhile.
Members of the commission say they believe educating Letcher Countyans about what having a correctional facility in Manchester has done for Clay County would deter some of the negative brought to Letcher County. The COVID-19 pandemic impacted numerous career fields, especially healthcare. And with graduation season upon us, how has COVID impacted those who had hopes and dreams of working in the medical field? Those with Transylvania University in Lexington say while many were leaving their healthcare jobs, the pandemic had an opposite effect on those going into undergrad. For UK's School of Medicine, they saw more students sticking out their graduate journey.
Our numbers this year, we're graduating 195 students from across the Commonwealth at our campuses, and this is up from where we were last year.
One doctor with UK adds that the university introduced several educational opportunities for medical students outside of the main campus before the pandemic, which also brought in many students as well. The Perry County Ambulance Service is just about finished relocating from the Walkertown area of Hazard to its new location. Brian Milam has more on the transition.
This area of North Main Street in Hazard is where the Perry County Ambulance Facility is currently located, sandwiched between a blind curve and during the day, a bottleneck of traffic.
It was a hard location. We've outgrown the location. It's hard to pull in and out. It wasn't accessible to the public. It was not enough parking for employees, and so we needed a change.
The new location will be at the intersection of Highways 80 and 15, the perfect spot to quickly reach all parts of Perry County.
Actually, where it's sitting, it doesn't hurt the run times to anywhere, but it actually helps the run times to a lot of the community on that end. And so we took everything into consideration, and we think we could not have got a better spot to have our ambulance service located.
It has been a slow process moving the 3 miles out of the congested area of downtown Hazard and into the wider open expanses of the main highway artery in the area. But it's worth it.
It would just be one of the nicest EMS facilities in Kentucky.
The move should be complete within the next 2 weeks. In Hazard, Brian Milam, WYMT Mountain News.
The facility upgrade costs between $2 and $2.5 million, but is paid through government grants.
And a good Thursday morning to you as we go ahead and check out what's going on regarding the pinpoint Doppler radar this morning with line action from Jackson and Hazard over toward Pikeville. It's also lined across our northern counties as you make your way back toward the 64 corridor. We pick up some of the heavier stuff from London and Laurel County out to the west into Pulaski County. It's lightened up as you make your way back toward Danville, but pick it up Liberty southbound as you make your way now into Pulaski County. Now has moved into Whitley County from McCreary County. We'll continue to see the steady and heavier stuff across southern Kentucky as we make our way through the 8 and the 9 o'clock hours. And then for all of us, we run the risk of seeing an isolated shower or thunder shower as we head through the afternoon. Otherwise, some breaks of sunshine will warm us up to near 80. Cooler weather is on the way. How about Mother's Day? Your first alert 7-day forecasts coming up in just a few moments. Madison.
Thanks, Tim, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. When we return, the House rebukes Marjorie Taylor Greene's effort to remove the speaker with pushback from her own party.